Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's video I wanted to share this. This is a knockoff G1 Skywarp in box. And this is an original Skywarp, just the body here. Now, I've been collecting these knockoff replicas of Generation 1 Transformers for some time. And recently I saw that they had some Seekers at Show Z. And I thought, oh, pretty cool. So you can find this at Show Z. I'll put a link in the description below. If you put Larkin's Lair as the reviewer code, it does help support the channel. So please do check them out. So here is the replica, or more accurately, counterfeit Skywarp, because it has the same box, the same branding, artwork and everything as the original, but of course this is not the original. It has the tech specs here. I like these replicas mainly because of the box. Unfortunately, mine's got a little bit of damage in transport, but it's not too bad. Now, I've already taken him out. And let's put him out here. And I'll just show you what I did, because I do like to display these in package, but I also do want to take them out and mess with them. I just took an X-Acto blade and kind of cut out part of the plastic, so just enough so I can grab the figure. And down here, I can grab the accessories like so, and then still put it back in package when I'm done. So here's what you Skywarp comes with. And now he does come with instructions and stickers, but honestly the stickers are I'm gonna bet are not that great. With all the knockoff G1s that I've purchased, I've noticed a lot of the stickers are really not great quality. A lot of them are cut incorrectly or miscut, I would say. I mean, you can see the cut for this sticker is not centered. So once you see something like that is not centered, normally everything is kind of off. I normally just go and get new stickers from toyhacks.com. I'll put a link to that in the description below. And they have a lot of cool G1 replica stickers, as well as modern Transformer stickers. I do like it comes with the rub symbol, but they rarely do work. Let me try here. Yeah, this one doesn't work at all. You have the tech specs decoder, which works fine, and you do have the instruction book over here, which is fine as well. Now, one thing I wish they made a replica of was the catalogs. Wouldn't mind getting some really good condition catalogs. You can kind of tell that this is a knockoff. Let me just open the cockpit here. I like to store this in there. And that is because the glass here is a tinted translucent color, whereas the original is yellow. So one thing I think that is good, because it immediately shows that this is not an original, that this is counterfeit, which to me is a good thing. Don't want folks to be passing these off as the real deal when they definitely are not. One thing I'm curious on is, so this is an original, just curious on the colors. You can see the color difference a bit. Now, honestly, it could be because of time, but definitely a lighter shade of purple. And I guess this part fits. It is looser. I mean, it's snug enough, but I don't think it's as tight as what the original would be, because it does come off pretty easily, which is good in a way, because again, you want to make sure that these are not passed off as the real deal. The hands don't go on as well on the original body. Looking at the guns, now the guns are very loose. This doesn't go in at all properly. The landing gear, that fits very well. So the guns definitely, the tolerance is way off, that you cannot pass off the guns as original. They just, it's a completely different size. Let's check out Skywarp here. Let's check out the wings. On the KO, I can push it in all the way. You can see that. But on the original, it doesn't go all the way. I mean, it could, I possibly, but I'm not going to risk that force, because eventually I do want to complete this original Skywarp. But let's get the airplane parts so we can check them out in airplane mode. Now the landing gear on the KO is tight. In fact, it's hard to push it in all the way, so I won't. This one doesn't lock well. Let's try the other one. The firing mechanism on this is not great. I think that's on a hairpin trigger, which could go off at any time. Now, looking at the rockets, they do come on sprue. I just already removed them. So you get 3 of the long ones and 3 of the short ones. Let's take a look at the jet. So jet mode, I mean, really, it does its thing. Cockpit opens. For the most part, oh, hey, yeah, hairpin trigger. So careful. That was facing towards me, could possibly shoot your eye out, kid. But here he is. Does the part. Again, the obvious difference is the tinted black cockpit glass. Let's see how far these things shoot, or how strong they are. Pretty strong. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy in his robot mode. Now, one thing I noticed, the toes, when I bring them down, they don't snap in place. So what I mean is, the original, you can see that it has I guess a little friction that it kind of has to pass, and then it snaps in place. This one doesn't. Joints are pretty good. So nothing's loose or floppy, especially this part, because on my original, this part is already too loose. Now this arm is not as tight as this. I may have to go back and tighten it here with on that screw. Put his arms, his hands in. His cannons or null rays, they fit very well. And then of course in robot mode, we're going to use the longer projectiles. Yeah, this is the one with the hairpin trigger. But here is the KO Skywarp in robot mode, and he looks the part. But I honestly, now this glass not being orange is kind of bothering me. And actually, it's different. So the mold is different. See this little, I guess, bump or line work on the cockpit? The original doesn't have that. So another way to tell it is that it's not original, besides the color. So even if they did the color properly, and they had this molded onto it, I think I'd be okay with that, because then it is a sign that this is not an original. But yeah, for the part, he does the job. Skywarp is my favorite seeker out of the 3 main seekers, and I really wanted to have a nice copy of him. This, even with its quality issues, the quality is good enough. Let's try to fire his rockets, see how strong they are. Not too strong on the longer, well, that one is. Yeah, again, variations of quality. It's what to expect from a knockoff or counterfeit copy of the original. But that's pretty much it. Pretty cool to have Skywarp. Although I had this guy, but this guy's complete. Even with his variations and faults. I know they have the other Seekers, Starscream and Thundercracker, but I mainly just got Skywarp first just to check him out to see how he is, and honestly I'm pretty pleased with it. I mean, for what my expectations were, I already knew the stickers were going to be junk, so I'm probably just going to toss that and get the toy hacks and apply them on him later. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, I'll have links in the description below to Shozy and toy hacks. Please do check them out. Thanks for watching.